Unmuted.
Unmute. All right. So we're just going to be answering this question so that to give you some insight into how to work and how to help yourself become confident on camera. So it says you work a lot on Zoom calls. You hate showing yourself on camera. You just like the thought of being put on the spot and not knowing the answer or looking stupid. And one other thing, I struggle with long meetings and being bored and tired. So let's take a thought about how you know that you might look stupid. Like, where has that happened before? Where have you noticed that something happened and people or the audience or someone thought you were stupid? That's where I would start with it.
Yeah.
What about you, Rita?
Yeah. Well, I'd like to read what Robert said. What did Robert say? Robert said, start going back to the past public speaking bad experience and change them. Yeah. Clean it up. That's how you do it.
Exactly.
Move forward through life and clean everything up. Moment of humiliation, etc. So like, yes, go back and remember in the third grade, the fourth grade, you had to speak in front of the class, and maybe you actually, I remember me seeing Andrea Chavarria. We were in the fourth grade and she was doing her presentation, and this girl had this one feathers. Remember feathers? Her hair was feathered and she had so much hairspray that it was kind of caught between her thing. So she kept doing this thing like this. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I must have picked up some sort of concern for her that, that she was doing this. So when it became my turn to do and share, the world stopped and it looked very slow, and I can see all the students, and I worked on this. I've tapped on it. And I don't even know if it's true, but I felt like I ran out of the classroom. I don't know if it's true. It's all made up anyway. So yes, so go back there and remember those times that you were in public or you saw someone in public, and notice how you know it. If it's a story, just start going, let it go. We like to do the, smile and go up, look right, left, breathe, take a deep breath in, blow it all the way out. We like doing that 10 times. Get that physiology of your body shifted and changing. Go back to that moment in time, do it again, see what you saw, whatever you heard, whatever you felt.
And right here is where you drive your brain to the happy memory. Drive it where you want it to go. If it's over here being stupid and bored, then drive it to where that happy moment where you
are excited,
made a difference, spoke clearly, were heard, were intelligent, something like that. So use your happy memory to really step into it and notice that moment when you had that happen, right? And then the other thing, we have a little technique that works really great called the SNAP technique.
Oh, yeah.
And so I noticed that you said you felt stupid. So we can snap, and then we notice that word that bothers us. And it sounds like it's stupid to me. Like, that's the word I would pick out if I was working with you. I would be like, so when's the first time you're stupid? How do you know you were stupid? What did their face look like? Who else thought you were stupid? And that's the stuff I would be tapping on with you. So take that word stupid and snap as soon as you think it, spell it backwards. P-I-D-U-T-S. P-I-D-U-T-S, P-I-D-U-T-S. Say it 3 times and then pronounce it. Piduts. It's a piduts. Okay. And now you're going to make a really fun and playful acronym. So something like platypuses in the Dominican, underneath
the trampoline
and the are sensational. Okay, yeah. Something fun and playful. And then you say that 3 times. And so now what we're doing is just our association with that word can kind of break that link to the emotion that you're feeling. And it can just make dramatic results. And that's so awesome because we want to hear your story and we want you to feel comfortable. Because when you're comfortable, you're going to speak in a clear manner, being able to think and having your prefrontal cortex online, which will really help.
Online. Yeah. And another place where you can start is, you have a meeting
Mhm.
And so what are you doing right before you know you're having the meeting?
Yes.
So those are times when you can start breaking those patterns. Maybe it's before you go to bed, you know, you're going to get up and you know, you have this meeting and you know, it's going to be long. You could just be right there, let it go. I'm right
Right.
here. I'm right here watching the trees, looking at the oranges, watching the pool.
Yeah.
Peace. And you keep coming back. So you're cooking dinner and you're putting the kids to bed. And now you're thinking of the meeting. Oh, the long board meeting. Stop. Stop.
It's the thought. Stop it at the thought. That's where the program starts to gain momentum and starts to be repeated. So yeah, stop it at that thought and drive your brain over to that good feeling. That's
So
really good. And the future too. Like, what do you think will happen? Stop that thought, right? Always just disrupt that thoughts that aren't serving you. They're not leaving you feeling good and they're not benefiting your purpose of speaking.
yeah. So capture each thought, you know, where, because you're feeling it here now. And then when you dissipate that, you can go back and look for those other times or work with the practitioner, or if you're a level 1, oh, you're not a level 1. Or maybe you are, I don't know. But heat of the moment always works. And then you can go into the conquering area where you can write all the, what are the maybe 5 questions you can ask? Like, how do I know?
Mm-hmm.
Where have I felt that before?
Yep.
The first time, the worst time.
Who thought it?
Who thought it? What you thought about that thought.
Mm-hmm.
And what you thought about yourself in that environment.
And where you feel it.
And where you feel it.
So if I had to feel stupid like you, would it be in my throat, my heart, my stomach? And what would it be like? Like clenching, like punching, like stabbing, like squeezing. There's all these different sensations.
Like sad.
Yeah. And
mad.
Sad could be, you know, somebody feeling like there's something tight in your throat. That's what it was for me. So notice that inner body sensation and let that go too. And you can tap on it or rub it and give it a different sensation.
Yeah.
Hope that helps.
When we went through level 1, level 2, level 3, one of our, as practitioners, when we got trained, we had to do our Friday call, our Friday presentation.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was like all the ugliness of me was coming out. No one could tell, of course. But every thought, I was just like, no, let it go. It's not even Friday, it's Tuesday, and I'm already worried about it. Let it go. And I even did things, I even leaned into it, you know, because most of us will like over prepare and we're like writing our notes. And I go, nope, I'm not even preparing. I'm not going to do anything. And I literally did not prepare because I didn't want to feed that. I didn't want to feed that worry or that concern of getting it right. And so that just allowed, but the tapping really helped, capturing every thought. So I hope that helps.
Yeah. Lots of great stuff there to try and see what works for you. Get to know yourself and know exactly what you need to do based on taking some of these suggestions and using it, and let us know how it works.
Yeah. Let us know how it works. Bye.
Bye.
Let's